So there's a rumor going around that Rory Williams is the master, which I find completely disturbing, and I think it's false. Because I've been reading some stuff online and why they think he's the master, and I think it's pretty ridiculous. For one thing that I think is Amy's known Rory pretty much all her life since, they both were kids. And I don't think Time Lords can, regenerate back into a child, because it doesn't seem like they would be able to do that, and it seems weird that, our next doctor might be a 12-year-old boy or something. I don't know. So I think that's kind of why it's unlikely, seems people have known Rory since he was a kid. So, and one of the other arguments is that Rory has become progressively more aggressive and whatnot since the series has gone on. Which, I mean, of course you would. He's been killed, okay, how many times? His wife's life has been in danger countless times, as well as his child. I don't think that's an explanation for him why he's the master. I think it's more character development, and he's been through these insane things that, he never would have gone through had he never met the doctor, and it's just, he's kind of grown more as a person. A second thing they say is that in the Let's Kill Hitler episode, Rory complains of a banging in his head, and they say, this is after he was exposed to raw time energy when River regenerated and stuff, which that didn't seem too important to me. I mean, I guess you could take that as a reason that you think he could be the master, but honestly, I think it was just an innocent comment where I think people are reading too much into it. Another argument that people say is in the God Complex episode, Rory's the only one that doesn't have a room, room with your greatest fear. Oh my god, what are you meowing at? Oh, licking's nice, biting's not nice. Where was I? God Complex. So they say because Rory doesn't have a room, how is this? I'm not understanding how this means that he could be the master. Just because, why would the master not have a greatest fear? Why would his room be empty? I'm not seeing the link of how one explains the other. Another thing they say about in the God Complex is the doctor with his room. You don't actually get to see what's in his room, but you hear the TARDIS distress call in 4 repetitions, which the only other time you hear that is when the Master steals the TARDIS in Series 3. And I think the doctor says something like, of course it was you. Which, I mean, sure, it probably was the Master that, was in that room there, but who's to say that it was Rory as the Master and just not the regular Master? Because, of course, that's going to be the Doctor's greatest fear, is seeing the Master. So, I don't see how that links, how that's proof that Rory is the Master. I don't know. So I think it's really, I don't know. I think it's stupid, the whole idea that Rory is the Master, but I mean, I could be proven completely wrong in the next series, because before Deathly Hallows came out, there was that, question of, is Snape good or is he evil? And I'm like, nope, Snape is completely evil. There is no way he is good at all. And then Deathly Hallows came out and I was like, oh, I guess I was wrong. So I could be completely wrong about this. I would hope I'm not, because I don't want Rory to be master, because I love him. So I could be completely wrong. Maybe some other people have some more credible theories as to why they think Rory is the master, but from what I've heard online so far, I haven't heard anything that's really convinced me a good solid argument for Rory being the master.